If that, but I'm kind of interested to see if that does happen.
Right, so
It'll be the same stream key as before.
it's currently green.
So does that mean you think you're...
I think I'm streaming.
Right, let me have a look. And I set this one to auto start, but of course it's starting a day early. It's 2 days early. Little live, yes, right. I'll see if I can rename the screen.
Okay, well, so, can I remember what we're doing? I am currently Queen Margaret II, the Noble of Poland. I say Poland, but I may have been expanding the empire just a tiny bit, and as you can see, we're now well up into the Baltic coast, and we've got part of
There's probably no one watching that.
Scandinavia. Well, they can rewind. You know, this is the magic of video games. I've got this, and I've got some bits in sort of like Ukraine and other bits of Central Europe, a small bit of Switzerland, and a tiny patch in Wales that is still hanging on against the invader. Oh yeah, and I've got a county up in Nidaros, just because. The general aim at the moment is to try and mop up some of the small things round here that are what happened after the Kingdom of Frisia decided to try and become independent of the Holy Roman Empire. It turned out that this worked just fine for the Holy Roman Empire and less fine for Frisia. If I go back to this view, you can see that Frisia has a few little bits left instead of having this massive bit over here in Central Europe, Central to Eastern Europe, that it had probably last time you were looking at things. So I'm trying to mop up some of these bits, provided they're not too scary, and get claims on other bits of the Baltic coast. Bits of sort of modern day Sweden are also looking fairly accessible, being as they are small kingdoms as well. So some of my thing is engaged in trying to find claimants and claims to take these over. Now we've sorted out the rules of how you do that. Unfortunately, the sensible county I have to give away to kickstart claimants and things is currently the wrong type of holding. It's currently not really a county, it's a tribe, and in order to upgrade it to being a proper county with feudalism and everything, I need to swap its religion. The religious situation in Europe at the moment is entertaining. There's no Orthodox Christians left anymore. They're pretty much all iconoclast. There are quite a few Catholics hanging on, but then there are vigorous Waldensians, Lollards, and turns out Cathars, yes, the Polish royal family are now mostly Cathar. So I'm busily trying to convert my new county from being Fraticelli, which is a name you should recognise from Crusader Kings, Name of the Rose, convert them to Catharism. So this is where we are. It's 12:59. I have about 2 centuries more to try and keep the Carling line going. So yeah, let's unpause and see what happens. The long-term plan is paying off. Oh, I've got some technology advance. Well, let's invest in some siege equipment. That'll come in handy. Do I have enough to do literally anything else? Might want some tolerance given the religious issues that are happening around here.
I noticed that at some point recently it appeared you had acquired a Muslim in your court.
Yeah, but quite a few people in my court have sort of tolerance of tolerance of Muslims, so I'm fine with that.
I mean, the boundaries of Christendom are still a fair way off, apart from all those.
Yeah, there's a few little bits. I mean, there's sort of, but they're mostly Muslim bits encroaching up here, and there's quite a lot of pagan stuff up there. but I kind of want to avoid that if I possibly can, on the grounds that they're all in pacts and are terrifying. Even though I could go to holy war against some of them, maybe. Yes, so I could in theory go to war against Karelia, but I think that would be terrifying and unwise. So I'm not going to do it. I am quite big, but they can like call in all their mates in like, you know, a 100-mile radius. And I do have like, I think it's the King of Styria as a mate right now, but
Italy doesn't have the papal guard on this side anymore.
But in any case, I should probably wait for my vassal levies to cool down before going on wars, because I'm going up against tougher and tougher things, so I need to raise more of my vassal levies. Oh no, one of my courtiers is iconoclast. This is totally shocking. Look how surprised I am by this. And the bishops are revolting again, but mostly they're someone else's problem, so I don't care.
So I don't know that real Cathars ever actually had bishops.
No. Well, some of them had their seat in Albi Cathedral, so...
Yeah, I suppose maybe. Yeah, I suppose if they have a cathedral, they probably you need to have someone. You need to have a cathedra, and if you're going to have a cathedra, you need to have someone to sit on your cathedra.
Yes, I mean they might not call them bishops, but I mean my knowledge of Catharism is extremely limited.
Well, mine is limited to having read the Wikipedia page fairly quickly.
Yeah, well, you know, like. Yes, I mean I haven't. Catharism got stuck in the bucket of Middle Ages, Middle Ages heresy. So. Yes, I mean in theory my long-term plan is to try and create a new empire by becoming independent, creating the kingdoms of Estonia and Lithuania, and then doing the action of founding a new empire. But there's a bunch of tricky things you need to do first.
Kaunas is in your territory, isn't he?
Yeah,
but he's presumably revolting against the
someone else. Yeah, he's probably the Holy Roman Empire. Everyone likes revolting against the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, I want to revolt against the Holy Roman Empire. I just think that currently I'm not allowed to be. Yes, I'm not allowed to be in a faction right now because the Emperor twisted my arm.
Promised the Emperor that you would not faction.
I promised that I wouldn't be a terrible factionite. So
it occurs to me you was have a quick glance through your vassals and your court and spot anyone who might want to convert to Catharism on your.
Oh yes, that's it. That's true. Yes, we are at a point where I've got a lot of new vassals. You think I'm a heretic? Oh yes, she's a true believer. Well, there's not a lot I can do about that.
So does that mean that she's zealous, or is it something else? No, she doesn't have zealous. She does have that modifier, the piety modifier.
Yeah.
I might hunt that down.
Yeah, but it's inconvenient. So that's the same religion. That's the same religion. That's the same religion. Also, he's a child, and I can't get him to convert yet. That's the same religion. That's religious differences. Let's see if. No. He'd like to convert. That's the same religion. You. Right.
Hello.
I assume the Duchess of Ostrogothia, yes, is indeed the same religion as me. Right. All these true believers, it's very inconvenient. You think I'm a heretic? Right, fine. That's your only account, so. You love me.
He loves you and thinks you're a heretic.
It's true. He'll love me even more now. Or at least that won't decay as much. Right, you're zealous heretic, you want the duchy. Alright, well that's just no good really, is it? There's no chance there.
Yes, he's wait for him to revolt, kick him out.
Or retire.
And,
He's quite old. So that's got the skull of St. Joseph. You think I'm a heretic. And you're zealous, so even if I poke you, you're not likely to convert. But you're only account, so it's not so bad. You quite like me. Do you want to convert? No, you're a true believer. Honestly, all these people that have beliefs. Right, you are zealous and think that they're a heretic. So that's thinks I'm a heretic. You're the same religion as me. You think that I'm a heretic. And right, you are prepared to convert. Excellent. You don't think I'm a heretic. Brilliant. So you're already the same as me. Same as me.
That is
Same as me.
28 seconds. Well, I was going to say about 30 seconds behind. So.
Has it arrived?
I thought you'd done about 30 seconds.
Okay, the priestess of Ostrov is fine converting.
Goodness, what religion is she at the moment then? Okay, she's currently a Slavic pagan with a marvellous hat.
Unfortunately, this is almost certainly going to lose the hat.
Going to lose the hat and turn into a bishop.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the thing on her coat of arms as well. She gets
yes. Little stripy.
A stripy thing on her coat of arms. Or on the coat of arms of the Temple of Ostrov.
Yeah.
So, yes, sadly she may turn into a bishop with a mitre. I think because, at least you do allow female bishops.
It's true.
Perfectly, whatever, in your... No, apparently she has been
she's been usurped.
Well, that's kind of sad.
Well, that is very sad, because I just asked her...
Well, is he a cat? He's not a Cathar.
He's not a Cathar.
Right. He only needs a bit of persuading, at least. You need a bit more persuading, maybe there. That's sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually I'll be putting someone into the county over him, so it'll be somebody else's problem. So.
Squawk!
So Cathar, yeah, my capital's still not Cathar. Oh well. And I've got some Waldensians and Fraticelli, and I've got all sorts of Christian religions in here. Ooh, I've got a bit of money. Is there anything nice I can build for Krakow? That's going to require a bit more money. Yes, obviously the long-term ambition here is to try and take back the Holy Roman Empire and turn it Cathar. But another long-term
Given that the
ambition.
Holy Roman Empire is currently iconoclast, yes. So
Yeah. It's
we'll bring it
obviously...
slightly closer to Rome, maybe.
Probably closer to Mainz, but it would have to be a Holy Roman anti-pope, not an Avignon anti-pope. No, I'm sorry, Avignon only had popes, so it could be Roman, I think.
Where is the Pope at the moment? Because I don't
That's...
think he holds Rome.
I was just about to go look in the religion tab for this, but this is unlikely to... So... I don't know.
Oh, they are the holy sites of the Cathar religion.
Yes.
Right.
One of which I built.
Because they're the holy... But you don't have a pope, which is why you don't get a pope entry up here.
Yes. Right, so to find out who the Pope is, I need to find...
You need to find someone who... Like, one way is to find someone who's a Catholic and chase them up to their... So I think if you now go to... Now choose... Can you do something with his religion icon? Do a left click on that or something.
I just have left clicked on that.
I mean, ultimately, I suppose you can go character finder type Pope.
That's true. Find characters.
It's not a very common title after all.
Search for Pope.
No, that
Nope.
completely fails to work. Curses. He was...
Hang on, there is a Pope Joannes 10th, so if I search for 9 rather.
One in, I think.
Really not.
Okay.
Joannes
Pope.
Pope. He's the King Bishop of
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
Right, yes.
Currently,
rather bizarrely residing
let's just check
somewhere
that
else.
there isn't any territory over near Jerusalem.
What?
Okay.
So he nominally holds the Kingdom
To
of
Jerusalem.
but the only territory of the Kingdom of Jerusalem is there,
Yeah.
I think. We think.
So that's held by the Duke of Holstein.
No, okay. No, that's not... hang on, that county. Right, yes. Okay. Is it just one of the...
Yeah. He's got papacy holds one
a
baron,
church.
one
Well,
little
it's-
bishopric in Holstein.
Right, poor little papacy.
Yes, I don't think that's gone very well for him. On the other hand, I feel kingdoms are a tricky thing. I shouldn't
Yeah,
go
you
after
can't really take
kingdoms. Yeah.
I mean, you personally can, but then you hold 2 kingdoms.
Kingdoms, and
And then
then
you have to decide what to do with them, and whether you're going to abolish the one you didn't want to keep or work out.
or what? Yes.
Yes.
Let's just check I don't have any vassal levies raised. I don't. Good. Right.
And no fleet levies raised.
Everything is 0 at the top, so I think that
Against.
is okay. Yes. So. Oh no.
Secret Catholics.
Secret Catholics. No one's being factionatious against me, possibly because I've squashed at least a few of those.
Also, to be fair, most of your vassals love you, apart from one race.
Yeah. So, while we're waiting, do I have any useful claims? Oh yes, I got a de jure. Oh, I had a de jure claim somewhere, didn't I? Right, let's go back to that view. So, that's Prussia. What is... There's not that much of Prussia, and it's not that tough. So, do I have... I'm not actually going to declare. So that just gets me a county for an unlanded person.
But at least you can land women.
It's true. Although I want to convert the county first if I can.
Yes, I mean technically you can land her and make it her problem, but
Yeah,
then she won't like you very much because she'll be a chiefess.
indeed. And so if I can avoid that. Styria is still terrifying.
And your ally.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Wessex is... I've got a lot of money, but they're a long way away. Do I have any claims? I do.
You have a claim on the Isle
The Isle
of
of
Wight.
Wight. Good.
On behalf of the court.
Fine.
Maybe don't claim the Isle of Wight, it's not really in your...
So, Croatia. How much of Croatia is... Oh, there's quite a lot of Croatia.
And it's a kingdom, so you can't take the kingdom itself. But I suppose you might be able to take
A bit of it.
you may have a de jure claim on yes.
I am still here. I'm just spotting.
That's still Prussia. That's Poland. That's a bit of Pomerania. So how scary is Pomerania at 4? Fairly scary.
Yeah, that I think qualifies as scary.
Yes, so
Especially since everyone was
chieftains. That's not a particularly scary thing. But I don't have a claim on that, which I'm going to consider terribly irksome. I do have, I think, a claim on this base. No, I don't. Oh, well,
So
state.
you could switch to de jure Duchy England, which would give you a more...
It's worth a try.
The problem is that since you're only de jure Queen of Poland, you're only really likely to be able to vassalise people who are in de jure Poland, which is quite small.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
you could create the kingdom of Estonia, which would, I think, gain you some more plausible vassalisation targets.
We're starting. Right, well...
Yes. Yes.
Asturias is very scary. So Gotland is... That's actually going to be very scary, isn't it? No, that's feudal. That's only slightly scary.
But you almost certainly don't currently have any use for those
No.
yes. I think I think you've got the only de jure claim you have in Scandinavia is presumably a personal very. Oh, you've got a lot of potential personal claims. Any of those counts?
Duke of Estonia.
Okay, well a duke is fine as well. So if you fancy a war, you've got like zillions of. You could give Mark. New Zealand and currently landed.
Yeah. So I
the
could...
entire Duchy of Ostrogothia.
Yeah, I will, however, wait a little bit longer.
They're mostly happy now. Not much longer to it coming to you.
Yeah, I just want to get Silesia down to under -10. But over -10. Towards 0. Okay, and I don't need to rush too much to do it because he's 7
years old.
and he's not
I mean, I
going
don't know
to...
if your claim's a weak one or not, but
I don't know, but I guess some of them are. only I could join the independence faction. That would be really nice. We're getting there.
Sudovia still trying to recover from your accidentally keeping their fleet levies raised for several years.
Yes. You know.
I'm not quite sure why Silesia's so grumpy, but you
Well,
can probably do without him for this war.
it's true.
Right, there we are.
I'll just tick him down to under 10, so that
We're not there they are.
I'm
We're
not planning to raise,
Silesia's levies anyway.
but
So
Right,
I think
so-
that claim is on behalf of a duke, you who I'm fairly confident is your vassal.
yeah,
He has a claim on that duchy, but that will not, that he will remain your vassal in the process.
yeah. Right,
And
let's
of course
turn
you can
down
call
time.
your friend in Styria in which you... So yes, but I think that's everything you can raise from that side of the Baltic, because
I think
it's
that
two
is.
duchies.
Let's march you over there.
Everyone else will have to come by sea. Well, you could go through Denmark, which is essentially by sea. Can't quite embark with because there are too many of them.
Maybe you heard this, Claire. That's me tapping my fingers on my on my laptop.
Right, so let's just. Oh look, more revolting bishops.
I think you might need a better kind of natural approach to starting a war. Because at the moment you almost invariably seem to end up in a bit of a mess early on.
Yes,
Like-
and I'm getting better at
Yes.
it.
Like maybe raising levies starting from the outside edge of your realm.
Yes, and
A
then
bit.
move them in.
Because if you had left those ones unraised, you'll probably get away with this because your ships are quite fast.
Come on, unload more ships.
It's your own team.
Damn it. It's only 2%
Oh, well.
more.
The arriving troops who are slightly grumpy at having been on having been a little seasick.
It's true.
May now be able to. Oh, yes, you've conveniently fled in a not entirely useless direction.
Right, let's pause. Glue you together. Do I want to send you back in there to fight those? Yes, I do, just in case. Let's zoom
Is
in.
Australasia and Australasia merging thing? Like Australasia?
No,
Okay.
try looking it up on Wikipedia.
Damn it, we're going to lose another battle.
Right, let's.
Pskov has converted, I think that was saying.
I think that was Pskov being converted. Right, anyway, let's put that over there. Let's zip into.
The County of Pskov has converted to the iconoclast faith. Was that what you were aiming for?
No.
I mean, they're Christian at least.
Let's just go check that my court chaplain is in fact. No religious differences. Okay, right, fine. That's not what I wanted to do. I think he's got converted. Right, fine. Right, Cathar. Appoint.
I mean, is this good enough though?
I doubt it because
you could check.
I will check, but
You might want to be paused as well while you're working on this.
I thought I was.
Right,
Yeah,
has to be
Cathar.
Okay.
States. Anyway, right, I fired my heretic bishop.
I think technically, I'm not. I suppose technically, yes, he is a heretic on the grounds that he's an iconoclast, and that's a heresy of the Orthodox Church.
Yep. Where's the other army? Oh, it's sitting underneath me.
Anyway, I'm sure this war will go fine just as you've got.
As soon as I can glue all of my armies together in one place. Yes.
So is that all your armies now
Yes.
on the correct side of the Baltic?
Yes. Very shortly they'll be in roughly the correct place.
You'll regain some of their lost. Oh.
Oh dear. 700.
Presumably, is that, given that's in port, it's presumably currently empty, and you can't see because
Yeah, it's enemy fleet.
you could just see there's 7 ships there.
Yep.
So maybe they're raising it in order to take their arms off.
Maybe, don't know. Well, if they start marching towards the coast, I will try and intercept them, so that I can make sure I can get a good battle in.
Otherwise they'd fall in the water and get wet.
Let's tick time a tiny bit faster, because sieges, as we all know, Bob, are boring. Oh, look, things are happening in the Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Holy War for Tver. Right, well,
Is that fairly close to your borders?
yeah. Oh, now we've got the peasant revolt for Köln. Well, that's very definitely not my problem. I should remember that I need to move my head away from the screen, not towards it, to see the small writing. And I would wonder why he's got his army sitting around there doing nothing, but of course it's a defensive war, so he can afford to do that without pissing off all his people. Also he's 7, so he might not have a very finished grasp of strategy yet.
Surely that, at the moment he's got a regency, and so his
It's
regent
true.
is actually doing all the...
Yeah, but, who says you get a good regent?
Depends how,
His regent may be very good at looking after the land and not at military wasning.
lava. Again, not technically your problem. But,
Yes.
disgruntled former soldier into lava has the nerve to demand independence.
Yeah. That might actually technically be
It's
officially their
because
problem.
independence requires independence of the empire.
That's true, yes.
Really being independent. No one wants to be independent of you just to become a vassal of the
Holy
correct
Roman
vassal of the
Emperor,
Emperor.
yes. Well, they might if they were very, very annoyed about being, ruled by Cathars and were okay with iconoclasts. And of course, I have had a couple of opportunities to turn iconoclast, but I decided to stay Cathar, which is interesting but not necessarily relevant. So we're slowly nibbling away at Uttersberg.
There's Val. What? Is it right in the name?
to use it. Yes, as in it could perfectly well be written in a straight line. Doesn't need to be written in a curve.
Dark. Yes. Good. That's a lot of wars happening.
Sorry, Claire.
Blasted traitors. Again, that's somebody else's problem. Although technically they're part of my territory.
Yes, there's a lot of uprisings quite close to home here.
I
If
think.
nothing else will be reducing your
Oh, what I should probably be doing is reducing my revolt risk. I should probably.
I mean, well, to an extent you don't need to because someone else will do it. But on the other hand, yes,
Yeah,
you
but
have a spare marshal.
I do so. Like.
Yeah, maybe dropping in Sudovia, which is definitely part of your territory.
Yes. Right. So.
Sorry, her. I have to remember that your
Yes, not all my counts are men.
council is a majority female now.
Oh. This is the big advantage of being Cathar, right? You recruit all the good women who are unable to exercise their awesome diplomatic or whatever skill because they're the wrong religion, Bob. Someone got 100% war score there. That's cut down the number of wars considerably. Holy Roman Empire once again shows that it has a lot of people. Like, it's got 40,000 troops presumably descending on this poor peasant revolt. This poor peasant revolt where they're going to be quite startled. I might just wait that one out. It's a reasonable-ish number and a moderately tough war. So, wait.
Claire says, you recruit all the good women who then stand behind men.
Some of them lead armies. So I suppose they too still technically stand behind men there.
County of Kurland.
Excellent.
Not amazingly big, but like it gets you a bit closer to the coast.
Right. Use it. Pause. So that's current. So then there's Valimar, which is currently held by the Swedish revolt. Anyway, right. So. Switch back to realm view. Is there anywhere good to go after? Like. Seriously. I'm sure that's fine, 'cause she's got 27. I'm really surprised she didn't actually manage to get the crown of the duchy. There you go.
There's something exciting happening there.
Yes. Still, we're now on 15% more score.
Might want to zoom in a little and maybe change the realm view rather than the revolt risk.
It's true, I can go back to realm view now. It's gone stripy. We're at 32% more score. I'm going to have to go and fight them at some point.
If they're going to sit there, you'll have to go over there to besiege them or do anyway.
It's true. And besieging things continues slow and somewhat boring, with risks of dysentery. I'm of course thinking here of some of the great descriptions of sieges from slightly earlier, about 100 years earlier in fact, written by Ellis Peters in the Brother Cadfael books, describing some of the things in the English Civil War. The first English Civil War, not the more popular one. 65% war score. The Holy Roman Holy War has nearly happened. Fair. Look, they've accepted the peace otter.
Otter.
Yes.
Right, let's make my nephew not too cynical. I might have uses for him. I mean, other than as arrow fodder. No, I'm not going to approve medium crown authority. What kind of idiot do you take me for? Anyway, I want to make sure I can go after bits of the Empire.
Yes.
I have plans, damn it. Nearly there. I can nearly get some more stuff. Getting close on cities and temples and a lot more stuff for military, right? Fine. Let's go back to watching paint dry, aka my besieges. On the plus side, it is winter. Maybe I should put myself in charge of one of the flanks because I now have Winter Soldier.
Can't remember what that game's doing. That was fucking
Well, I can go and look it up. Winter Soldier. Winter supply plus 4% and 50% to winter combat. So there we go. Our holding in Ostrogothia is under siege. Well, that's nice, dear.
Right, the True Believer flag appears to be independent of zeal
Right.
or otherwise. It says, courtiers with the True Believer flag will never accept conversion demands. Brackets, characters generated as Jewish counsellors or court physicians, which you don't have, former cultists who converted as part of openly adopt faith. Landed vassals will accept at 36 or higher. Courtiers will accept at 26 or higher. They may, of course, continue. They may merely claim to have converted.
Yes.
And actually be
Secretly, whatever.
Catholics.
Indeed, as I have been secretly whatever iconoclast or secretly Waldensian or so on in some of my earlier games. Yes. I have to say I can remember even less about what the Waldensian heresy is. I mean, other than it's, late Middle Ages heresy, fairly boring.
I looked that up in Wikipedia and it is entirely meh. It's one of those heresies where it's hard to work out what's heretical about it.
State. Claire, I recently really enjoyed KJ Parker's 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City. Its sequel is They Might Now Forget. KJ Parker secretly equal Tom Holt. Some will tell be my book recommendation. Hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire. Can you send me an email with that in?
Can you send Verity an email with that in?
State. Right, anyway, so we're at 78% war score. There appears to be another hostile army. Oh, just passing through. How very confusing. Not my problem. Ooh, Belette Carling. Excellent. That's my niece.
She's the daughter of the sister who you expect to inherit your kingdom.
She
she's
is. So.
Right, so she stands some chance of becoming queen, though frankly with those stats I'm not so sure.
She is a bit.
Yeah, I mean she's got grey eminence, and that maybe is looking for diplomacy.
That hasn't boosted her score
right,
yet. She's still just flipping over.
Coming of age. Right, okay, yes, you're at the stage where she's nominally 16 but hasn't actually taken on her final traits. Maybe you should wait until she does. Maybe she gets more popular as a marriage target.
It's true.
Right, 2 days later. Right, that's better.
Arrange.
Apparently not. I think you should stick to matrilineal since she stands a chance of being queen. You
Yeah.
obviously should have got her betrothed months ago.
Yes.
Years ago. Frankly, given that, I'm kind of inclined towards going for the bottom guy.
Yeah,
Between them, they'll have a hell of a state diplomacy at least.
that's true. Well, it's a net positive.
Oh, she's turned out to be iconoclast.
Well, I can ask her to
Yeah,
convert.
she should convert, or at least normal.
True believer.
Oh,
Damn it.
how did she get that?
Well,
Oh, and a surrender offer from
yes.
Mark
Right,
being seductive
let's
of
accept.
well, I don't have any reason to prolong this war.
Indeed, the peace otter. Right, well, so let's disband unit, disband unit
And Holy Roman Empire expands.
again. If I zoom
Claire
out,
has emailed you.
thank you. Right, so
Betty says thank you.
Stoat. So I now have a claim again.
One county.
That
of,
one county of Sweden. That will probably give me a de jure thing over that one.
I don't know, technically de jure duchy. Yes, those two form a duchy on their own, so you can't claim the duchy until you've got both.
Both of them. Oh well, Stoats. Anyway, so how are my vassals doing? Silesia is still pissed off. Oh well.
Yeah, basically, the ones you just used.
Oh yes.
And Martin Grumpy might want to switch out of their jure, you understanding their
Yes. Still, so Mr. Bond. Right, you're in a terrible state. Excuse me while I come and gently sneeze in your general direction.
Check his packs, but if that's actually true, you can push him over with, like,
A spoon.
yes.
Jacob says V says Stoat.
What?
Right, anyway, I shall declare war.
What's that one war that's going on at the moment?
That one war that's going on at the moment is the Holy Roman French de jure war over Como.
But because that's a Holy Roman Empire war, and I think he is in the
Holy Roman Empire.
no, he is in the
Anti-Holy Roman Empire, yes. The anti-phase.
defensive pact against
So,
Holy Roman
you're my
Empire.
niece. Right, anyway, I need to give you a guardian. A guardian. Let's give you a guardian with lots of flash in it. Yeah, let's. Well, I've got a spare slot. Let's go with it. Let's also arrange a matrimonial betrothal. I think because she's too far off the dynastic line, and because I'll leave it. And maybe I will just go for a non-matrilineal betrothal to
So
she's like
another one of your nieces.
yeah, the Duke of Lombardy.
I don't really know how she's going to turn out.
No, but So, while I'm waiting for Sweden to stop being at war with them, I shall go over here and build some stuff, like... so stables gives me more thing, that gives me more morale. Right, well, let's build some training grounds and crack off. Are there any cheap things I can build? So I've got stables building. That's expensive. That's all quite expensive. And so is that. Right, well fine, I will just have to wait and get some more money. So...
Just got you're dealing with the embarrassing accidentally converted it to the wrong religion situation.
Yeah, because turns out my bishop got converted. Whoops.
So
Could happen to anyone. So I can go after
those
Padua.
A few of those, I think two of those are usable, yes. Padua
and Brychiniog.
Yes, thank you. But I suspect those are both intra-empire things, and they're all bloody awful locations. Both bloody awful locations.
I've invested in some tolerance, which...
We have the exceptionally tolerant capital.
Yes. Which is good, because they're all iconoclast and I'm not. Still need a bit more for cities and temples. And more for some infantry, so... Let's talk to Berthflet about kindness. Yes, well, sometimes it doesn't. I have so many sons.
Yeah.
None of them are the right sort of son.
Well, yes, because sadly Margaret II was married
Before
matrilineally.
Yes.
Well, the Holy Roman Empire is slowly losing the war it's currently engaged in.
Yeah. So all of these girls, I think, are his. He's my half brother, and it's his thing. So that's, I think, why I'm getting such poor options for marrying them.
Yes.
Because they're quite a way off.
Whereas, right, so he's not the one who is liable. He's not. Yes, it's what's her face?
It's his sister.
Lena, his sister, who is liable.
Yeah, so he's betrothed. And that's
I might have to check that all of her children at least used to be betrothed.
Well.
Or at least betrothed.
Yes, they are betrothed. She's married and she's married, yeah. Those two I managed to get done matrilineally. But by the time you're on the fourth child, everyone is like, eh.
But with an elective monarchy, the fourth child is quite capable of getting elected.
Yeah, but no one understands this weird stuff, right?
He's place it in Sweden solidarity. So you're currently in the situation where you still don't have a spare county because it's still trying to get converted.
I am still trying to convert it,
you
yes.
have a personal claim on Sweden, but Sweden is still at war, minus 7% war score.
Yes. I'm sure it'll eventually sort itself out.
So, yes, it's probably not worth going around hunting claimants.
No. Right, so there we are. Let's not do the thing that pisses everyone off. Let's do the thing that gets him slightly diplomacy. Ooh, let's just check my de jure. Where's Kinder? Is that new?
Well, given that that's Duke Mark, maybe it is, yes.
It's just so I can.
Inside the Holy Roman Empire.
Yes.
currently held by the Duke of Shalland. It is fairly tough.
I did accidentally just put some Muppets in my group solutions. I didn't mean to. I'll explain why.
What?
I'm writing some group solutions, and I've got cyclic groups of orders M and N. The
Yes.
orders are co-prime with H being the highest common factor, and the group generated by A. I just raised AA generated to the power of a lowest common multiple, which is given by the formula Mn over H, and therefore in my solution, without meaning it, I just wrote down mana.
Right. I assume this is terribly Muppetatious in some way.
Yes.
Okay.
That. I know.
So,
I might change it to
sounds
B instead of A.
slightly tough. So, let's pretend that
I
one's
don't think
easy.
I've got off Vilnius.
I can go off to Vilnius for myself, though.
Well, I mean, you can at least sensibly take on the Duke of Minsk.
That is true. Quite a lot of money, though.
Very scary. Someone's besieging Puskov.
Well. Jihad for Egypt. The great Sunni Caliph has gone up against the Kafirs in the Sultanate of Egypt. Blah, blah, blah. Against the depraved Basilissa Georgia of the Byzantine Empire. Jolly good. Right. It's no concern of ours.
Yes.
It's
We're
definitely
Cathars.
somebody else's problem. So, Mr. Bond, do I want to go to war with them? How are my liege levies? My liege levies doing? Okay, so...
I'm declaring war on you. So you can count Wojciech of Talawa's claim, or you can claim De jure for yourself, which is surely... I mean, it might
Yes.
piss him off a bit, but on the other hand, it gets you a county.
Yes, and I knew counties.
And counties are nice things to have spent.
Yes. Right, let's declare war. Let's turn down time a bit. And now it's time to raise some vassal levies, so I want to avoid Silesia if I can. I don't know, Westgothia and Beacon. Beacon is easy. That's the other side of the...
Mostly they're on the other side of the Baltic.
Or I want to raise...
So, how about you don't go across the river until you've got this lot organised at the river?
Yeah, that's fine.
Preferably without running into that other army.
Let's... I think that's a reasonable place to go. Right, now.
Because if you raise the ones too close to doing this, you'll come out and stomp you.
It's true.
Which is why I was suggesting you not raise the ones near Vilnius until after the other army has got together.
Yes. Well, no, okay, right, let's just put you over that way. On the other hand, they are quite small, mostly ports.
I think you just raised... Isn't that Silesia? Or someone?
Yes, whoops, let's dismiss those. Sorry,
That's Silesia as well.
damn it.
I think you... Yes, you want to raise it. If that's Silesia too, as is that.
That's not
That's
Silesia.
That's your personal levy. Right, that's probably enough. Based on how many armies he's currently raised.
I do have the option of raising some more.
It looks like he's heading to meet your army in Silea.
I'm going to grab you and go over there. I'm slightly worried by those 94 ships there.
Yeah, that's Sweden. That's not your problem. Also, it's not 94
yeah.
ships. That was 94 men.
Oh well.
This is the ongoing war that you're hoping will eventually end so that you can march in Sweden yourself.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Actually, no, I think that may not be that ongoing war. I think that might be something else again. Still. Golly, just changed colour.
Possibly.
The guys to the west of that are now stationed here in
Let's bring that in there. Anyway, let's see the thing that I wanted to do, which is stick some people in front of it. Okay, so let's just go straight over there, which is what I want to do.
You might get intercepted by about 2,300.
I'm not that bothered
Probably
by
not.
that. Glue and send you straight over there. Entertaining. Do I want to move? Going to what? Where have all my commanders gone?
You've got quite a lot on there.
Yes.
I would suggest you make a phone call to the King of Syria.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, that was what I've noticed.
Well, let's also
your
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh, there it is.
territory. Whether they can get there without running into something hostile. You sure was it?
This one here to crack off, which I think is not terribly. Excellent.
Eventually.
Let's just check. 24,000 is the supply limit. Eep.
They're heading into Malvia, it looks like.
I think that's too late.
Yes, but maybe, well, maybe you do, maybe you don't want to send another army in there.
I think I do.
Okay. That may just give you an opportunity for a bigger loss.
Mm-hmm. Let's do that together. It's May, so we don't really get very much benefit from me leading the army.
Says Jacob. Well, kind of.
I think your army was just faffing around.
Good mute, Claire.
Yes. Right. Well,
You've got better commanders. Less likely.
do have better commanders.
Madly.
They have a lot more people. Yeah. Stated. Maybe he's got the papal guard. I mean, someone's got to have it.
You think the Pope probably hasn't?
Well, Pope hasn't had it for donkey's ages.
Where were those Silesian, not Silesian, okay, that is another thought. Styrian armies then?
I don't
You
know.
could see what the Duke of Kiev or whatever he is actually has by way of troops now, because that will tell you whether he's hired anyone. Oh, there they are.
That's true. Yeah, there they are. 15,000 stokes.
So you can find out if he's hiring troops, then your aim should be to bankrupt. Well, one aim might be to bankrupt him if you can do it in time. If you can.
Let's see.
So yes, he's currently got 6,000 troops hired, but he does have 3,500 money. So
Yeah, I'm not going to
well, you
bankrupt
can
him.
find out what rate he's spending at. But, so yes, that is like 10 years worth of.
Yeah. So, do I raise more of my levies or assume that...
I think you run until those 15,000 arrive. As in, don't keep marching through him.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
March away, and maybe head for your territory. Yes, keep if you can keep him in your territory, because then he's more likely to take attrition. But mostly, I think you're hanging on until those 15,000 troops arrive from. I mean, those of your armies that are on this side, of course, could go and join up with them.
Yes, I'm working on that.
Oh dear.
Yes, I ran into some more, because...
Well, so this batch, don't send them into the neighbouring county.
Yeah, I'm just...
Send them to that's safe for now.
Glue. Failed to
You
glue.
deselected them.
Glue.
It's still not glued. I think because one of them is moving. Something
Anyway.
like that.
Let's control click so that we can see counties.
So that.
Dude.
Pause.
No, it's sorry.
Sorry, Gareth was distracting me by.
The sound was very odd.
Pause what was distracting you.
It's
Well,
true.
I was looking around to work out what the strange noise was, and I found out it was mostly me.
So that group should not be heading that way.
Which group?
Sorry, the one you just had your mouse pointer on should not be heading west.
This one.
Yes, because that's straight through no, send them south. Send them towards the friendly army. Because you've got an army of 15,000, 16,000 coming in from down there. So I think you should be anyone who can get themselves attached to that force should be attaching themselves to it.
Yeah, I don't have any control over where that army's going.
Yeah,
So.
yes, but the ones that are nearby should be, if they can, yes, that's probably good. And then yes, similarly those ones, the 457 should head south, and then no, not through buildings.
No, that's why I wasn't going to do that.
You can set plane.
You can try doing the control click thing, but I don't think it's worth setting things that far in advance
No,
because
I
the
think
situation is moving quite quickly.
Pause as soon as anything moves. Right, pause.
Yeah, so you guys
They
should,
not be in that county.
head
I think
further
that's
west.
sensible, yes.
and then they
So,
can head
yeah,
south.
try to avoid ever being in an adjacent county to the enemy until you've got everything organised.
Yes.
So fairly shortly, everything will be adequately organised.
Yes.
Can you join the? Can you set your army to follow you?
No, because they're moving.
Okay.
So where are you going? You're going to
You're going to
Vilnius.
Vilnius.
Right, well let's send you to Vilnius then.
No, I mean, not that it really matters because maybe you don't want to. I think now everyone who can get to Vilnius without going through the Kievan army.
Yes.
Right, first Syria. Therefore, that 257.
Yeah, but
And they're not very scary.
they're not very scary. I'm not very worried about running into them.
Actually, they're the enemy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, do walk into their war score.
It's true.
That's what we go for.
Yeah.
And if you do that with that 979 already goes. Anyway.
Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's try talking to her at kindness. Can't join them together officially. I just sort of have to sit there. Let's check the supply limit's 30,000. No problem here.
Right, yeah, that 275 is going to merge before you can get close to it.
Yeah. Yes, I think we're just going to nip past each other. And I won't keep them in Kaunas at all. I'll just move them straight into
Yes, carry on that.
Vilnius. an assault. Vilnius. It's not like we're short of people. Oh, on the other hand, we are forced, so. Ooh, war score getting not to be positive, getting to be less negative. 10% war score. Oops. Right, 17% war score. Right.
Bringing one to the town must be
Well, I think.
because that way they'll end up merged as soon as possible, which will mean, I suppose, yes, the only problem is if he now makes a move towards Vilnius.
Yeah. But I think he's going to stick out the siege. Probably. No, I'm now getting ticking war score. Because Vilnius is, after all, where I'm after.
Obviously, that should be part of Lithuania.
Well, yes. Pretty much by definition. So, we are besieging... Why am I besieging Skalovia? Oh, some
there's a trade post.
Oh, let's get it back from whoever's got it.
I don't think you can currently have trade posts, so I was thinking you should perhaps try to see if you can work out how to establish a merchant republic thingy.
I am going to just... Yeah, that's fine. And I'll assault Novgorod. We are at 20% more score, isn't that nice? I'm going to lose a little bit. But then I have so much territory for them to besiege. Right, let's attack Novgorod. Blue, and let's go off to Minsk. He's besieging.
Oh yes, sorry, it was confusing because there was a moving.
It looks like a moving horse. They're going to Vilnius.
Right, okay. They're just besieging while they're there, while they're here, but we'll move to Vilnius in due course.
Very short. Do I want to move back to Vilnius?
Not yet. I don't think you at least want to get the armies together.
It's true. So I may as well go to Minsk and something on my spy master. Do I have a spy master? You're okay with do. I don't have any factions. Just busy leading troops. Fine. I will let them lead troops for a bit.
Another 300 Syrian troops incoming.
Correctly. I think I will take.
Oh yes. Yes.
Take them back there. Chaste, temperate, lustful, or gluttonous, right? Well, let's go for chaste and temperate. He's temperate, excellent. Bishops revolting.
Those 2,000 troops and now ended up in slightly the wrong place.
Yeah, well.
You could send them to help with Vilnius.
FI ligatures and PDFs are silly for two reasons, turns out. One, you can't paste them into emails without gibberish coming out. And two, if you search for it, FI won't find it.
Oh.
In this example sheet set up earlier today. I'm sure it's supposed to find it.
Yes. But it is the kind of thing it's easy to get wrong.
Yeah.
It's okay, they will arrive after this lot.
I'm
Time
fairly
pause.
confident the University Maps PDF generation doesn't have this problem because I suspect it doesn't know about liberties.
Oh dear.
Well,
On the
I mean,
plus
that
side-
deals with the Duke of Silesia doesn't much like me because I raised his armies too much.
It's true. Oh, I need to wait till I'm at peace before I demand his conversion. Damn. These pesky rules, right. Anyway, Silesia, I need to ask Silesia to convert as soon as this war is over, before I go to my next war. Right, there we are. Finally have all the people in the right place at the right time. Doing the right thing, and now we have the enemy on the run. I say the enemy, I mean the poor person whose, lands and titles I have cruelly snatched away in my full pursuit of power. In which I get to prove that women can be just as effective as men at being bastards. That's giving me 57% more score. So, pause.
You probably want to get there after that.
Yes. Let's glue my army together. Probably I want to send them to Minsk.
If you're not leading that army, start leading it.
Oh, it's January, isn't it?
And you're in an area with low supply.
Oh yes, very low supply. Maybe I
With
should
large armies.
go over there actually.
Has that got more supply?
Yes, lots more.
Slightly worried that you're a bit late now, but he's going to be in
Yeah, well,
full of trouble. Oh yeah, so the one's mature, aren't
yeah, let's... Well, if you will
they?
leave...
He says, I think you mean the titles you have won back from the usurpers. Yes, I mean, obviously Vilnius is not de jure part of
Yes, well,
Kiev, so it's clearly
States.
peace. Just hope the king doesn't die in that battle.
Yeah, that's a good point. Fingers crossed.
I mean, like, to an extent it's his own stupid fault for being there, but it would probably dissolve the alliance.
Yes. Well, I can always hire some army. You know, and raise some more of my vassal levies. Silesia probably isn't totally cross with me anymore.
Well, it's not crossing you at all, surely.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because the Duke of Silesia died.
It's true. I should probably go and besiege that back.
Well, it's not currently been taken off you. So,
Maybe not then.
you can get it back. Well, you can get it back, but
It's true.
you would get more resources from the battle.
Yes. From the besieging, you mean, than the battle. Right, let's tick time one notch faster. Because besieging things is still quite boring.
You could always turn the microphone off now everyone's gone to bed.
Mm?
You could always turn your microphone off now as everyone's gone to bed.
Oh, not. You've still got David.
Oh, I thought David had gone too, no? Okay. Hello, David.
State. But anyway, you know, people might play this as a gentle, relaxing thing to hear us witter about the fate of Lukamor.
Ah, okay, yes, David's written in the last 2 minutes. That wasn't there a moment ago. Hello, David, you're there.
States. which is some bit of Lithuania that I was not previously acquainted with. It's slightly too tough fort for me to want to be throwing my people at it. But I'll probably have a go at its lesser bits.
Skook, I say.
The problem is losing Vilnius is disproportionately tough on my war score.
Yes.
I mean, that's just killed my war score. Right, so
Well, this one will be big.
then I have to go and besiege it back. Possibly I go to Novgorod to stop the rot there.
Based on previous one, you should be able to get Vilnius back pretty quickly.
It's true. Right, anyway,
I
that's
think
got
on-
that. You mean go west of
Yeah,
Vilnius?
and head west of Vilnius. You just research it.
Yes.
It's flat. So. Doesn't take long to get the air
To Novgorod. Stop them at least nicking that, and then
and also we'll get to make water.
from the battle. Yes. So is there? And in particular, of course, while I'm doing that, I'm getting ticking war score on Vilnius, which is the really important.
Distracted when you can see
Which is good as well, because that means I keep Novgorod. And all of that gives me ticking war score.
Oh yes, we've got an army sitting in peace without what being
Oh yeah, I might as well bring them in while there's fun.
fun to join.
Ooh, 100% war score.
I
Brilliant.
think you made us to capture the Duke.
I captured the Duke. Excellent. Right, well. Release the peace otter. Enforce demands. Right, Minsk is mine, and it's all friendly territory.
Because we're
Somewhat
no longer at war.
bizarrely, yes. Right, and
Movement rocks.
um,
I think that could be everyone, but you might have to check.
that's true. Military. 000. Brilliant. Right, so what do I now
You now
have?
have the county of Vilnius, or some weird happened. You don't have the county of Vilnius. Oh, because of course the count got to keep it,
Yes,
so he is really your
my vassal.
direct vassal. Oh well, that states.
Yes.
Well, we have currently about a 50% record of predicting the outcome, the
Let's.
results of wars.
It's true. So that's in the de jure Duchy of Lithuania.
Yeah, and you are Duke of Lithuania, as I recall, aren't you? Or did you give that?
That's a very good question. I am the Duke of Lithuania, right? I don't need to faff around.
So he is rightly your direct vassal.
So everyone hates me for having my vassal levies raised too long.
Except
So,
possibly the Duke of Silesia.
except possibly the Duke of Silesia, who I should now
He is actually
ask to convert. Right. Democratic conversion.
no, he believes some.
Yeah, that's terribly pesky. So I have a claim on.
That, but I think you are still at war with them.
That's a very good question.
There is still a war down
No, it's fine. It's somebody else's war. I probably want to wait a little bit to
there.
cheer up
Like Kostos and so
my
maybe
vassals.
you
So maybe we should save in
can consider
Stoat.
this a sensible
It's certainly a thought. I shall save in the Stoat. Good night.